Good evening, good evening, good evening, my people. Listen, man, I'm gonna say this earlier. Y'all hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I know y'all excited. Sorry for the late, what I'm saying, start time, but the Miami Dolphins hit us with some breaking news last minute, so I had to switch everything up. I see y'all in the building already. Shout out to everyone that's in the building. Make sure y'all hit the like button early. You understand me? Listen, y'all already know what we came to talk about. Achane just got the bag. Now I'm gonna admit this now. I don't think no one had this in mind. We all was wrong. I was wrong. I think my brother Von Joe, he had a low number. He was wrong. All I'm gonna say is right. We gonna let Sonny cook. Now listen, prayers up to for my brother Lou. You already know. If you know, you know. The dog been dealing with some, personal injury. So y'all keep my brother up in prayers. Vicinity should be here a little bit later, but for right now, let me get right into it. Let me just switch it up. As you can see, the breaking news is here for all the people that was complaining, all the people that was doubting, the people that wanted him to be traded, etc., etc. I got some. I don't know if this breaking news is good or bad for you, but I'm just saying. Now I see a lot of people talking about the deal. We are going to break that down, right? But let me start off by saying over here, y'all understand what we talk about, what we pay attention to. That is guaranteed money. So I get it. I understand. You break it down, it comes up to 17 million annual per year. Okay. We don't talk about APYs over here. Anyone else want to talk about APYs? Cool. Y'all can have that. I'm not mad at you. Right? What we talking about over here is guaranteed. And the guaranteed, as you can see on the screen, it is $32 million guaranteed. First of all, Sully, to all, matter of fact, forget all that. We're not leaving out my brother, Brandon Shore. Hold on. I haven't been. Brandon Shore. I told y'all, man. It's changed over here, man, because of my good brother, Brandon Shore. Yo, we signed that man for 32 million guaranteed. I don't know if y'all understand what that means. That's 8 million per year. Less than a rookie, less than every contract that came out this year. We talk about guaranteed per year. I'm sorry. Nene, I see you in that. Yes, we gonna give credit to my brother Brendan Shure because the capologist got a raise, understand what to do when it comes to structuring contract. I can't wait to see how he structured this, and also, I can't wait to see the signing bonus to see how they make this work. You understand me? So for all the people that's asking where are they getting this money from, how can they do this? We ain't got the money yet. It's an extension, so that money do not hit this year. Obviously, clearly, it's going to hit next year. Also, listen, 29, hit the like button early, but 31 now. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Help the channel grow. Help the channel grow. Y'all see my title say call him Sully. Call that man Sully. We all talk about he got to earn his nickname. Yes, he do. He have to earn his nickname. I'm sorry. Well, I'm not sorry. Let me stop being modest. I'm not sorry. All the people that wanted to be negative, that wanted to already count these guys out, especially Sully and Halfley, for all the ones that was doing that, right? Can we at least give credit now? So far, so good. Now I know a lot of people may or may have not been disappointed, with the draft. Me personally, I gave the draft a B plus. I mean a B. I'm sorry, B minus. I gave the draft a B minus. Going back doing my homework, I see certain things that I like, which is the mindset, the mentality. We all like that. All I'm saying is, so far so good. The common theme that we've been seeing all year long, this whole offseason, have been so far so good. It was they're saying the right things. It was they're doing the right things. I mean, they're saying the right thing, but let's see if they can back it up. Now, I got a question. Of course, shout out to Nene. Yes, y'all hit the like button. Where are those guys? I mean, I wish my co-host would have been up here, but I remember, you know how it is. I'm not going to, we're not going to toot no horns up here right now. You know what I'm saying? But I remember when it was a back and forth and people was out here saying, oh, do you think Achane want to be part of this rebuild? Do you think Achane want to be here in the building? And I remember telling people, I say we have more evidence of him wanting to be here than we have evidence of him not wanting to be here. I remember saying that. There's more evidence of him wanting to be here than there are evidence of him not wanting to be here. Cool. But when we was throwing these contracts out, y'all know what it was. Oh, he want to get paid like Jameer Gibbs and Bijan Robinson. That's what we're saying. Oh, it's going to be over $20 million per year. Even me, let me say myself. I said the franchise next year, the franchise right now is 14.2 or whatever it is. If I'm his agent, that should be the starting number. I was speaking of guarantees. I'm not going to sit here and act like I was talking about annual per year. No, I was speaking of guarantees. $8 million. Bro, you're $6 million off of the starting number that I was expecting him. So all the people that was saying, hey, he want the bag, they didn't draft him, yada, yada, yada. I would love to see what y'all think about it now. What do y'all think about Achane contract? That he stayed here doing a quote-unquote rebuild? They tearing it down, things of that nature. That's a fact, Von Joe. Jeremiah Love is guaranteed more than he got $53 million. $53 million. Now, one thing I would say about Von Joe, he wasn't moving off that $10.5 million per year. He wasn't moving off that $10.5 million. He came in under that. So if we look at this, yeah, annual per year, which is I believe this is genius right here. Genius, because I'm quite sure, which I cannot wait till the details of the structure of the contract come out. I cannot wait for that to come out, because at the end of the day, all that extra money he made by incentives do not touch our salary cap. We're on the hook. $8 million per year. $8 million. So essentially, we got him for 5 years. $5 million this year, $8 million 2 years after this. 4 years after this. Come on, can we at least give credit? Can we at least now give credit to my boy Brandon Shure? Yeah. I'm gonna keep bringing up my boy Brandon Shure's name because, hey, he's the capologist, right? He's the one that structured these contracts. He's the one that our new GM, right? Sully, I might add, call him Sully. That's his nickname. Y'all respect. Y'all have some respect in here. Put some respect on his name. Sully goes to Brandon Shure and say, hey, can we make this contract work? This is what I want him to get. Hey, I was saying, hey, listen, word around town was Brandon Shure was cautioning people about giving those huge contracts. That what the word around town was. Brandon Shure was the one cautioning them about getting those huge contracts. Now, y'all tell me, let me know. Do y'all think this is a huge contract? Do y'all believe he's worth this money? Do y'all think this was a good deal? Let me know. I'm asking for a friend now. I'm trying to see if I could put a poll in the chat. Hold on, let me see if I could. You know what I'm saying? Von Joe say, Tone, I can't lie. Wait, let me see. Hold on, man. Hey, listen, y'all in the building today. Make sure y'all hit the like. Make sure y'all subscribe. Von Joe said, Tone, I can't lie. I'm impressed. This is impressive. Yes. Can we give credit when credit is due? This contract is impressive. And I said this, right? I said this as a GM, as an evaluator of talent, you have to have a guy. I mean, you have to look at a guy like Achane, like Devon Achane, and you have to make it work. I don't care what kind of system and scheme you plan on running. A guy and a weapon like Achane, you have to make that work. We can't come in here and act as if he's not a weapon. He's not a talent. I want to remind you guys, Achane had more receptions than Waddle had last year. Let me say that again. Devon Achane had more receptions than Waddle last year. Now, everyone that came out with a new contract, Devon Achane outplayed them last year. Every single one of those running backs that signed a new contract, Devon Achane outplayed them. And I think the only one, as far as guarantees are concerned, that Achane got more than was Breece Hall. I'm sorry. The way they structured Breece Hall's, he is 14 and a half because it's technically a 2-year deal. Man, $8 million a year, $32 million to lock this guy in for essentially 5 years. I'm sorry. Now, there was another concern, right? There was another concern. What was the one concern? Hey, you pay him that bag. If he get paid all that money, then, the utilization has to go up. You remember that? Oh, you pay him that money. He want to get all that money, then he going to have to what now? I'm going to ask another question. Are y'all good with the 20 touches per game for $8 million a year guy at running back? I'm asking for a friend. Are y'all good with 12 total touchdown per season for $8 million a year running back? I'm asking for a friend. Hold on, let me start the show. Hold on. We got family in the building. Hold on, one second. Let me switch over real quick. Insanity, what's good? What's good?
It's an exciting day. It's an exciting night.
You're running back person. I'm gonna let you. Hey, listen, I've been talking enough. I've been talking for 13 straight minutes. I'm gonna let you. How you feel about this? I mean, just let me know. I'm asking. How do you feel about this?
Do Dolphin fans realize that not only combined their quarterback and their running back combined is under 30 mil a year? Do you know
Combined.
where we are? Do you know where we are at?
Can you do me a favor?
Combined. Go
Say
ahead. I'm
that one
sorry.
more time for the people in the back. One
That
more time for the people in the back.
the running back and the quarterback combined are under 30 mil a year, and you know what the numbers be looking like. You know what the cap be looking like. They are not hitting us. Let it sink in. We have options. And Devon Achane being called a core piece, missing the first day, but saying, you know what, I'm going to come in. I believe in what they're trying to do here. I want to be in Miami. I want to be a part of this. You don't come in at 8 mil knowing the type of production and player that you are and what you could be potentially on the open market or what it would take the team to keep you on a franchise tag. Like, let's really talk about it. Unless you believe you can win here, unless you really feel like these are the guys that can turn it around, unless you truly believe that this is going to be different. You went from having a offensive head coach who was also a running game coordinator who got the best out of you, and now it's switched and it's defensive, and you're still saying, I want to be here. I want to stay. I want to be a part of this. This is how you show leadership. This is how you show I believe in building a team and being a part of success long term. This is what a day. what a day. What an evening. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being patient with me. I've been excited. I had some things I had to do. I apologize. But when I saw it, I couldn't I looked I had to look twice. And after I looked twice, I looked two more times. Then it was sent to me to confirm that what I saw was not deception in my eyes. Because sometimes you see something and you're like, maybe it's a mistweet, maybe they forgot a number somewhere in there. And then no, you see Schefter, and I'm like, hold up, wait, let him cook, let him, bro. Listen, you want to talk about money to spend, money to blow? Now listen, I understand we haven't always blown the money and with the best results. But to be able to get in a rebuild like this, and you got one of your core players here, I'm excited to see what Aaron Brewer going to look like. At this point, let him cook. Listen, what is it? Pat Riley, he put rings on the table. Sonny put contracts on the table. He said, "You ain't walking away from this. Sign the deal. Sign the deal." Some people put rings and get people to come. Sonny just put contracts down and say, yeah, this is what it is. This is what it is." That's all I can say, and that's no shot. That's no shot to my Heat family and brethren and sisters. But this right here, it tells me a lot more than, oh, it's just money numbers. And we know how running back contracts go. You gotta capitalize because the next one is not guaranteed to you. So I just want to say, there is a 28. Um, and my dolphin sleeve tattoo. That will be hopefully we can get a signature so I can put that solidified. It ain't for Bobby McCain no more. That's a divine ATN tattoo. That we're gonna solidify that as a divine ATN tattoo because he believes in us, so I believe in him. We get jerseys. Listen, if I don't see, if I go to the stadium and I see more Dan Marino jerseys than I see divine ATN jerseys, we got a problem. We got a problem. I'm not going to get ahead of myself because I am excited. But Tone, to sum it up, I'm really happy that we get to keep a weapon like that on this team. You know, and we talk about it, right? It's hard to fill out cap space, especially if a running back is taking up a big chunk. And when I really looked at it, the fact that our quarterback, our potential quarterback of the future, the guy that they believe in, and our running back are under 30 mil, and boom, even if boom, like things don't shake and we got to go find something another year, man, having a running back at 8 mil, that's a beautiful blessing right now with all the money that's being thrown at them right now and them trying to reestablish that market. Thank you, Devon Achane. That's all I gotta say. Thank you. I appreciate you, my brother. Uh, uh, stay solid. Don't make the money. Make the money. Don't let the money make you. Is that what they say? Make the money. Don't let the money make you. There we go. That's all I got. Hi, everybody. I'm sorry.
um,
G-
done.
yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I got you.
Okay. So listen again. I'm a running back person, so I'm not even. You know, what I'm saying I'm gonna let you get everything off. At the end of the day, I'm sorry. You see a lot of people. You should be excited. I'm sorry, as a Dolphin fans, and if you don't want to, that's all. Fine with me. But me as a Dolphin fan, I'm excited. Like I said, I believe Achane is he deserves his money. I've been saying this the whole time. People been going back and forth. But what did I also say? But if Sully could somehow get him for a deal, I'm cool with that because that means we could sign more players. I'm, I'm listen. I just want to hear from all the people that would say, "Oh, he's not going to give us the home discount. He's not going to give us the home." This seemed like a home discount to me. Seemed like he gave us a great deal. And for saying you said exactly what I was asking earlier. What happened to the people that said that he seemed like he didn't want to be here? Signing this type of deal confirms maybe he like what he see. Maybe he believe in Malik Willis. Maybe he believe in Jeff Hafley. Maybe he believe in John Eric Sullivan. I'm just saying. to stay with this, right? We got rid of all of our major weapons except for him. Somebody please explain to me, and I would like to know from everyone. Now I forgot to put a poll in the chat. But for everyone, what position did we upgrade this offseason from last year? Give me a position that y'all think we did an upgrade from last year to this year. I wish I had that cricket sound so I could play on here, because I'm quite sure no one is going to give me an answer. Don't worry, I'll answer for you. There isn't a position. Oh, so you know what?
I was thinking that, but I wasn't. Listen, I'm not the one to say it. Because listen, I'm not the one to say it. Me and you here, but I'm not the. Listen, you're not getting that audio. You're not getting that audio from me. But I'm making like, I'm like, is he gonna say?
Did Nene just put Caleb Douglas? You know what, G2? Eric said opposite line. G2, I tend to agree with left guard. I tend to agree because that's what Jonah was. So I'll agree on that. Bone said, oh, Rashard said it first. I'm sorry. I ain't said y'all did. I didn't say it. Y'all did.
Rashard, I thought we
wait. That's Harris said coach and G. Hey, the Ritter said coach. Oh my God. That is kind of wild. He said coach and GM. But Rashard, wait, hold on, here we go. Rashard said it first, y'all. I didn't say it. He said it. Oh Lord, she said I was trolling. Okay, all right. But listen, all I'm saying is, with all the people, the new guys, the young guys, the cheap bargains that they've been signing from, not undrafted, but just regular free agent guys that they brought in. Seems like Achane is brought in as well. That's all I'm trying to say. It seems as if Achane wants to be a part of whatever we're building here. That says a lot. That says first-time head coach locked in a playmaker. Forget what you want to talk about. I got the numbers. I gave y'all the numbers. When it come down to the numbers, Achane was top 3 last year. Top 5, just to be safe. But in total numbers, Achane was top 5. Easily. There isn't too many people giving you the production that Achane has been giving you. And you want to know what? Guess what? His production has been going up every year. Every year his production been going up. And he's been healthy. He's been healthy. As a smarter running back, guess what he proved to us last year? Could run in between the tackles. Remember we was asking, yes. Can break tackles. Remember we had questions about whether he could break tackles? He proved that to us last year. Wasn't he second in yards after catch? Yards after contact? First or second. He was either first in broken tackles and second in yards after contact, or second in broken tackles and first in yards after contact. And remember, I pointed out over 90% of his total yardage was yards after contact. Over 90%. That says a lot about his playmaking skills. That says a lot about his capabilities and his ability to be able to carry a team. Again, without Achane, where's the Miami Dolphins last year? I'm sorry. Somebody answer my question. Where's the Miami Dolphins without Achane last year? And you mean to tell me first year? Come on, man. I don't know how often, how I could bring this home to y'all. A first-time GM, first-time head coach, right? Bring in the number one weapon from the previous regime, the number one weapon on a contract year with an amazing deal. An amazing deal. In the same year, where rookie running back was guaranteed $43 million, 13.25. That's guaranteed. Achane is guaranteed 32. Let that sink in. You have a rookie running back guaranteed 53. Achane is guaranteed 32. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not a calculator, but isn't that $21 million? Is that a $21 million difference? 53 and 32? Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not a calculator. I like to say I'm the closest thing to it. But
It sounds right to me. Nay, she the smart one.
I'm trying to, I'm asking for a friend. How do y'all feel about, we need to put that in the chat. How do y'all feel about this contract? Are we happy with this contract? Right?
Mhm.
Does this say, now let me ask you a question, Vicente, I've been talking a lot. Do you think this says do you think this says a lot about how the players feel about not only John Arizona, but Jeff Hafley?
Absolutely.
Now let me
Absolutely.
say this. Let me say this before so just to bring it all full circle. That man told you they're gonna have to come in and earn their positions. It's gonna be competition at every spot, right? He's gonna make sure in practice you're gonna practice what you preach. When you say you want to be great, he's gonna push you to the brink. Now, all reports coming out that he has been doing that, even starting from the mini count and conditioning.
Mhm.
Already mentally challenging these people.
Mhm.
Do that tell you a lot about Achane's mentality?
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
absolutely.
So, what do
Isn't
you think that
isn't
said? Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
isn't Achane from like Texas or something like that?
I believe
A
he actually
football
from Texas.
a football mecca. He's used to tough practices, and he probably lives off of that. I think you know something was said earlier by I think it was Halfley. I think it was Halfley, if I remember correctly, the context of it. And he's like, trying to bring out that leadership, right? Like calling people out in a sense. I don't know verbatim, but basically saying trying to pull that out of certain players and individuals. When he mentioned core pieces and he mentioned HM, we all were like, okay, they gonna pay him. They gonna pay him, right? That was everyone's first mental thought process. Then we're like, okay, when's it coming? When's it coming? When's it coming? I believe that man to man, they had conversations. They understood, right? And I think HN is real enough, smart enough to understand the business of winning and understanding that, okay, yes, I am a valuable piece here. I am a integral piece. I am this offense as we know it right now, right? And I could do this. Halfley and Sully might be a dynamic duo that we might not understand yet, but we're going to see it. And I think you're going to see, whereas the mentality was, okay, you come to Miami, you got the lifestyle, you got the no taxes, no state taxes and income tax and all that type of stuff. But if you now want to play football, it's not that resort style anymore. And you're going to see what they said. They want football guys here. They want
Yes.
tough-minded individuals here. They want people who want to play the game the right way and fully. And I think you have that, when you see a lot of things when it comes to HN, because even with how the season was going last year, there was never a game that I felt like HN took off. There was never a play that I felt like he took off. He showed up week in and week out and put on for every single one of the fans. And not only that, for himself, because he really loves this game. He really loves this sport. And I think that's something to what you were saying, I believe, last episode on Monday, that, when they look at the film, they're looking at the fourth quarter. There were times when Miami We're out of it. This man never cheated the game. And I think because they saw that he wasn't cheating this, that he was someone that they really did value. He wanted to play through a lot of this stuff, and he played through all of it. The season was what it was. It was lost. We knew what it was. But there was no quit in him. He never took off. And I think that resonates. I mean, like I said, I've never been in a male locker room, right? I don't understand establishing like that brotherhood, that bond, and that type of stuff, right? You can speak to that, right? You know when there's dogs. You know when the mentality is there. Stop. Stop. Right? You can sense that. And I feel like Devon is a football guy, and I think I think that's the thing he loves, because it's not the same old. And I can't reiterate this point enough. In order to get a talent, because if you got to remember this, that agent knows what his client is valued at.
Facts.
He
These are
knows
facts.
that he just took a pay cut as well to keep that man here. Because he could have been like, hey man, listen, we're gonna play out this season and we're gonna hit the market. So he had to stand on something with that agent and be like, nah, I want to be here. Make it work, figure it out. I ain't worried about none of that. What they got for me. Let's make it work. Let's figure it out. Let's make it fair. Third highest by whatever. But when you get into that guaranteed and you sitting and you looking at
APY.
you looking 8. Do you wait till Bijan and Jameer come to the table? 8. Not even double digits. Does that sink into y'all? Is it clocking to you that HN really stood on business? Because if you think that agent was saying, nah man, I can get you more. I can get you more. I can get you in a winning environment, and I can get you more. Teams are going to be calling about you. You don't even got to sign. We can get you traded somewhere during the season and get you that money. Hold on, you be all right. No, he wanted to be in Miami, but he wants to be in Miami because there's something different here. He loves this type of football. He lives for it. He thrives off of it. And it lets me know that, yes, to your point and to your question, that the toughness, the structure and how they want to practice, that lets you know how they want to play and how they want to see it. I think it was the tight end coach that came out and said that it's going to be physical.
Mm.
It's
Now
going to
see
be
that.
physical. Come on, let's tie it up. Let's tie it up. So we
Spaghetti,
here to talk. We here to talk, or we here, or we here
that
to, or we here to give them fluff. Come
that's
on.
what I'm telling you. When he said that, see, that was supposed to be part of the show for the day, but the Miami
Yeah,
Dolphins, they hit up with the look. You know what I'm saying? Quick sidetrack, real quick. But I'm glad you brought that up, because he said this team is going to be physical. He said we're going to run the ball. We're going to be physical and dominant. And he said that's
yeah,
right up my alley.
right up.
That's right up my alley.
That's a
And that
mentality.
says again, thank you. The mentality
That's
of
a mentality.
guys like Achane. I've been saying this from the day one. I say one person that you can guarantee gonna show up in any game, and especially the big game, it's Devon Achane.
Yes.
Guaranteed that. People outside of
Hmm.
the Dolphin fan base, they all know. Hey, that Achane. Everyone know what Achane is. Everyone knows. But guess what? He still puts on no matter what. So all I'm saying is, yo, we gotta call a spade a spade. To lock him in that contract like that. I'm sorry. We gotta give Sully and Brandon Shure some credit. Now, I just put it up. Yeah, if you just do annual per year APY, right? You do
Hmm.
he's third. He's third.
Third.
That's right below Saquon Barkley and Christian McCaffrey. You understand? But I'm just gonna run out some names, right? And you tell me how, just quickly.
Quickly.
We go to average, Derrick Henry, Kenneth Walker III, Brees Hall, Jonathan Taylor, Jeremiah Love, Alvin Kamara, Josh Jacobs, Travis Etienne, James Cook, Carol Williams, Ramondre Stevenson, and Ashton Genty. Nope. Trouble Hubbard, David Montgomery, J.K. Dobbins, DeAndre Swift. All of those people. Well, I'm sorry. Stop at Montgomery. At Montgomery, all of those people are getting more guaranteed than Achane per year.
And don't deserve it.
All of those guys that I named are getting more guaranteed the year. The guys that are getting $8 million a year, along with Achane, is David Montgomery, J.K. Dobbins, DeAndre Swift, and Javonte Williams. Now, you tell me, out of all those names, how many of them guys y'all think are better than Achane? How many of those guys, let's be 100, that you believe are better than Achane? So, to get this
my Bama bias coming up, but go ahead.
Alabama? Which one, Jahmyr Gibbs?
Yeah,
Oh, I mean, but you know what? Okay, but cool, you can say that. I'm just saying. But hold on, Jahmyr Gibbs not up there, though. Jahmyr Gibbs, I ain't say Jahmyr Gibbs.
Not yet. Not yet.
Right, yeah. No, I'm talking about
not
the
yet.
That's
the other
ones
that you said and the name, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Those guys not better than Achane. They aren't. All I'm saying is, you go out there, look at that running back market, and you get this guy for this. That means he bought into whatever vision Halfley and Sully has. He has to have bought into that vision to take a contract of that I can't even say that magnitude, because that's not, you know what I'm saying? A contract like that, team-friendly contract, cool. Now, I will want to give Lou credit when he was saying, all those running backs out there that was taking these deals, and he didn't believe. He believed that you could get a running back that could give you that type of value at a lower price. Hey, you got a guy that outperformed all of them at a lower price. And I'm talking about in the past 2 seasons too. So showing some consistency there. That's all I'm saying. So we got to come out here and we have to start giving credit to our front office starting now, because you know what? We didn't wait for the criticism. We didn't. The minute they picked Caden Proctor, we flipped on them. We was ready to I ain't even gonna say ready. We let them have it. We voiced out this. So I'm a big component of keeping the same energy. I've always said that. If the criticism is gonna be loud, guess what? When y'all give them the credit, it has to be just as loud. Mm-hmm. Just as loud. So I refuse to just come in here and, that was a good job. Both teams play hard. You know that. No. I refuse to come in here and do that. Mm-hmm. Again, listen, 33 of y'all in the building. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all hit the subscribe button. Push this content out for people that want to get some good content. Help us get in the algorithm, and help the channel grow. But yeah, again, I can't say I can't say enough about how much this has to mean to the players buying into the vision of this new regime. When you get your best player that hasn't paid a down for you to take this type of contract in a year where all running backs are trying to get the biggest bag to try to boost that market up, you got one of the he has to be the marquee name out there. He has to be the marquee name out there that was due a contract, and you get him to give you by far the best contract as far as team friendly wise. Go ahead.
I'm gonna finish your point. I just wanna go ahead.
Well, yeah, you give him the best contract as far as team friendly wise, and that coach has yet to coach one down as a head coach. Somebody believes something. Someone saw a vision and said, "Yeah, I'm in for that. I'm locked in with that. I believe in your vision. I want to be on board. I don't want to be on board after it gets we get the ball rolling. No, I want to be a part of the reason that this ball get rolling, and a part of the reason that we change the outlook of this franchise." Now, I guess I have to. Now I don't even know when I could do that topic because Friday topic is going to be about the schedule release. But topic today was supposed to. If y'all saw the initial topic, was supposed to be, did Stephen Ross finally get it right? And if y'all seen thumbnail, I had Troy Aikman, Eric Sullivan, and Jeff Hafley there. And I have to admit, so far so good. Hey, listen, you brought in these guys. They've been saying the right things. The draft, I guess some people like this, some people don't. But I think for everyone here in this fan base, no one can question the mindset that of the players that the GM and the head coach is looking for. I don't believe not one single soul can question at least that aspect of what they're trying to do here. The mental aspect of these players and the mental makeup of these players that they brought in and then on Achane, because they're sticking to their word. Happily said, and Sully said, I cannot dictate what type of player you are and person you are by just a 30-minute interview or the 20 minutes that I combine. But I could turn on that film and see how you react to being tired, how you can react, how you perform at the end of the season. I mean, at the end of games. I could turn it on that film and watch that. And all I'm saying is, based on every move that they made, you cannot find a person that you have mental toughness, a question about their mental toughness. Not a single person that they brought in. But go ahead, Fisette. I remember you raised your hand for something. Go ahead.
Yeah, and we have to remember that even these other guys that are about to get paid, and we expect, not to maybe take. We'll see what kind of deals they take, right? First rounders. This man was a third round pick. The money ain't the same. He was due, and he was due. So, make sure you go out and show him love and get them jersey sales up. And just show the appreciation in any way that you can. Maybe donate. I mean, $1 or something. I don't know. I can't tell nobody how to spend their money. But to Tone, play action just got a lot more fun, didn't it? Play play action
That's a
just got a
fact.
lot with that arm.
Listen, you talk about players. You talk
Play
about
action just got
listen. We
oh,
can actually run
good.
an option. You like what? What? Nah, man. Come on, man.
Oh, come. Listen, we
We
we go,
actually could
we
wear the
go.
QB option route.
Uh,
Listen, and I would like to say this too, Vicente, before you go finish. Right. Shout out
go
to the
ahead, keep
coaches
going.
pointing out. Our offensive coordinator, Bobby Slowick, saying, what a quarterback like Malik Willis do is he even out the numbers. You typically on the running plays, you're playing 10 against 11, but now with him it's 11-11. But go ahead.
Nah, I just wanted to, talk about the physicality, get a little bit more into that physicality, run first. When you look at a back like Devon, right? Showing that he could do it last year, right? And then you put a quarterback like Malik out there. Um, do you,
Hold on. Repeat
I'm
that. You
not even
broke up a little bit. I'm sorry.
I said, and then you put a quarterback like Malik back there. Do you think Malik Willis can rush for 1,000 yards?
All right, so see now you want to see you turn this into the trolling segment of the show. Ladies and gentlemen, we have now entered in the trolling section of this episode of the Blitz Pickup. So don't take anything serious with these responses. No, I'm joking. Listen,
Yeah.
man, that was a little wild. You know what I'm saying?
No, no,
Hey,
I
listen.
had this. Listen, I heard it, and when I heard it, if you know, you know. If you was there, you was there. This is why you need to follow us on X so that when we are
These
hearing
are
some crazy
facts.
stuff, you
These are
guys are
facts.
getting, you guys are getting all the crazy takes as well. None of us said that, but there were counterparts, of questionable Dolphin fans who made some comments. But if you know, you know. But no, on a serious note, because we are a serious football channel. Um, Obviously the job's not finished, right? But you
Correct.
were talking, about the way that they're building.
Hmm.
Um, with the mentality of the players and all the decisions. Looking back now, and you've seen how they've brought in these pieces and how they've made the money go and stretch in a way that I didn't see it. I didn't see it, being stretched like this. Like maybe Sully grew up during the Great Recession and figured out how to make books book. I don't know who his book is, but him and Brandon Shaw are making it work. Um, do some of the moves and the picks make a lot more sense to you now?
Well, now would be saying that it didn't make sense to me initially, which
Hmm.
they all always made sense to me, just because
Hmm.
I disagree with the certain players, but the
Right.
move sense because of the mentality and the type of
And
we saw the vision, right? But
yeah, I'm not saying.
what you mean?
Let me clarify this. I'm not just saying the draft picks. I'm talking about the encompass of what this offseason has
Yes.
been so
Oh,
far.
I
Yes,
get
that
what you're
part.
saying. Yes,
Okay.
because you're seeing the common theme is if you want to be here, it's not going to be about the money,
Hmm.
right? It isn't, because we're willing to move off of you. And to see that Achane was willing to do that kind of deal. Now they've been out in the open. Some people questioned it. Some people didn't believe it. Some people was like, I'm on the fence about it. But they've been out. They've been very vocal about the importance of Achane to this team. Remember that he's one of the main ones. Every time he is the only one. Let me not say one of the, he's the only one that they said was not on the market. He's not available. Right? Now,
Hmm.
a certain tweet came out that all of a sudden, which I tried, I tried to I wish my brother was here. What came out? Oh, the Dolphins are looking to trade a first round as if things wasn't going to get done. But I'm sorry. You know what? Hold on. I said I wasn't going to toot my horn. You know what I'm saying? I said I wasn't. But I don't know. I got to look at a couple of things real quick. Let me see something real quick. Just in case I was tripping real quick. Let me see. No, I ain't there yet. All right. I'm going to let y'all live. Actually, no. It just loaded up.
Toot, toot.
Remember all the people that was over here? Either you was on X or either y'all was on here questioning us in the chat about these people that get paid to do all this, and the people that have all these sources and these inside scoops. And I always tell you, my brother do too. You know what I'm saying? We always tell y'all. Listen, I don't really care about that. I go by my own research and my own, I just lead to my own understanding. I do my own research, right? Just because they're in the building don't mean that they telling the truth. Last time when we switched from Brian Flores to Mike McDaniel, my outlook of this team changed based on how Mike McDaniel was moving. It don't seem like they're going to be making this type of move. I don't care if the Omar Kelly, the Alan Poupars, and all of the people on ESPN. I don't care what they're telling y'all. The Dan Grazi, I forgot the dude name that came out that said it. Right, Dan, one of the the media guys, came out talking about they want to trade for Achane. I said that's not based on how they're moving, based on what they're telling us. Out of the horse's mouth, they saying the opposite. Now, again, I was the one of the ones that told y'all Achane we had more evidence of Achane want to be part of this team than we have of him not wanting to be part of this team. I just pointed out. Why would he show up to volunteer mini camp if they wasn't close on the deal? He's the one involved. But y'all let the Dan, whatever name, right? Y'all want to come out and say, oh, they look at trade. Now everybody in the uproar. Oh, Chucks, they might not, be ready. My own brother was on here telling me, I told y'all he wasn't taking none less than he want to be in Bijan and Jameer Gibbs. And I'm like, you don't know that. He got humbled right on that same podcast when he wanted to be in their same category. When they said, no, you have to do this because they're first round picks. You was a third round pick. They have a 5th-year option. And I'm quite sure both of those 5th-year options are around 20-something million. So they're going to get that. They don't have to rush into contract negotiation because they're going to get that. But Achane, on the other hand, was sitting there listening to everything that was going on, and we had nothing of the sort of him wanting to get out of here. The only evidence that we had on whether he wants to be here or he don't was the first day of voluntary minicamp, he didn't show up. So you go by that, okay, I think that's sending a message. It's not a big one, but you're a first-time head coach. I'm not showing up. And then the very next day, he showed up. I say, now that said a bigger message. That right there, pay attention to that. Because he don't have to show up. He showed up the next day. That means somebody believes something somebody was telling him. Maybe someone pulled him to the side and said, hey, listen, we're going to get this done. Or maybe Jeff Hafley is not all these other coaches or these past regimes and out here lying in the media when he told y'all, sitting on that interview, talking to Kay Adams and said, I'm quite sure, I doubt if Achane is not on this team. I'm pretty confident that he's going to be a part of this team. He told y'all that. But no, we want to go by the naysayers. I heard it this morning from, I think it was Omar Kelly and Alan Poupart. I think they both was on. Yeah, it was both of them on there. And both of them said, Achane, it's looking like Achane is to hold out. And I was in that saying, based on what? Achane did not show any signs of him holding out. I wanted to ask the question. Oh, am I back?
Yeah, you back. You back. I was like, yeah,
okay,
you good.
Yeah, yours went in and out on me twice. I'm like, oh, what's going on? But again, when Achane, I was saying based on his movements, Achane. Oh, well, they said froze. Hold on.
Well, and you're not. You were. You're good now. You're good. Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, yeah, based on what he was trying.
I think they got him. Did they get Tone?
What's going on with my? It looked like they're trying to clip me.
Hey!
Hold on,
you got enemies. You got enemies.
Allen. What's the other dude named Omar? Bro, y'all not gonna stop me from exposing y'all for putting out y'all was on national media radio talking about he was gonna hold out, and I questioned that, saying how, based on what? Why would he show up? Why would he show up for involuntary minicamp? I mean voluntary minicamp if he was willing to hold out.
Mm-hmm.
Why would he show up for that? If he was gonna hold out. You mean I'm telling me I'm going to show up for voluntary minicamp? Stop. That's why I said go based off what people showing you, not on what people assume because, oh, this person did that. Yeah, this person doing that. But a time when he did not have to show up. The only reason you will show up is what? A sign of good faith. Mm-hmm. A sign of believing the vision.
Mm-hmm.
So something triggered in Achane and say, hey, listen, coach, I'm here to be a team player.
Mm-hmm.
That was business. That was the business part about it. Hey, listen, I'm willing to play for you, but y'all got to understand I'm serious about my contract. Now, y'all figure that out with my agent, but I'm showing up for you. Mm-hmm. You will be more willing to work with a person like that. More willing to work with that. But guess what?
And they got go ahead, sorry.
And they got him for a good deal, but go ahead.
Got it done before OTAs. He's here for the whole offseason locked in. We were thinking maybe training camp. They're trying to project months out. We still had OTAs. We even gotta worry about it. We don't gotta worry if he's gonna show up for any of the programs, any of the installs. He's there. He understands the importance of him being there, especially. Hold up, wait, let's tie it back together. When you're gonna be a run first team, who do you need to be there? The running back. You gotta figure out the offensive line. There's so many integral things. And it's so wonderful to me. I listen, I'm in a happy place. I am in a happy place right now. Tone, I'm gonna ask you
Did
this
we lose her?
question.
Oh, there she go.
No,
Say,
I'm gonna ask you this
oh, go
question.
ahead.
No, I'm gonna ask you this question. And I already know the answer. I already know the answer. When you when you look at this team, right, and their want to be a run first team, right? Do you feel like with what we have on the offensive line, what they've put in front of Achane, that's something we can execute?
Okay, you said is it something that they can execute? I
Yeah.
think that's the question. Yeah, because you're going in and out. I'm sorry.
Sorry. Sorry.
Um, okay, so absolutely, I believe that they can execute. They moved Jonah. Jonah is the only question that I have right now. Like just going in, starting right now. Jonah is the only
Mhm.
question that I have on the right side, right guard. They put him back into his own position. Now the new offensive line coach said he's going to benefit well from that by getting back to the side that he's more comfortable at. So that's good. But I don't have a problem running the ball. You think I got a problem with Patrick Paul? Absolutely not. Running the ball. You think I
Okay.
got a problem with Caden Proctor? Absolutely not. Running the ball. Do you think I have a problem with Aaron Brewer?
You
Absolutely
better
not.
not.
Do you think I got a problem with Austin Jackson running the ball at right tackle? Absolutely not. So you're gonna tell me I have no questions for four of my five offensive linemen when it comes to running the ball? No, give me that any day of the week. You cannot find teams that have four players on their offensive line that are dominant. Not too many teams. I'm not gonna say can't find teams because I think Detroit, maybe Philly, Baltimore, and they had a one weekly too, but that had dominant blockers on their team. And trust me, when he run to that left side, oh, it's going to be a sight to see. That's going to be a sight to see running behind both Caden Proctor and Patrick Paul. Oh, I can't wait to see that. I'm sorry. You talk about establishing your, setting a tone, establishing your dominance. Oh yeah, and then don't let Aaron Brewer pull to that side. Oh man, because we know the mental makeup of those guys. Go ahead, Vicinity.
But Tone, what do you have to be able to do late in the season when it gets cold?
Run the ball when they already know you are going to do it. Thank you, Dave. Cash Merrick. I don't have no
Also,
question with Cash Merrick in the blocking game, in the run game at all. And he hasn't took one snap in the NFL. But I watched that film and I told outside of Greg Zabel, I didn't enjoy watching nobody block as much as I watched that man block. Watching block, I'll be looking for certain things. It's not doing it for me, but I have to watch it just because that's what we do. We do our homework. But see that I'm looking at him block. I'm like, oh yeah, I can't wait to see the next rep. Matter of fact, we wind that. Oh, that's dominance. And yeah, and prideful too. No question with Cash Merrick. Oh, this gonna be physical type of offense. See, one thing about it, mentality translate. I told y'all. Blocking translate. See, I don't have to worry about your mentality because most of that is mental. Oh, I'm going to block you. You're not getting past it. I'm going to impose my will on you. Whoever stands in front of me, yes, this will be imposed on you. Mentally, we've been asking for this. I'm going to be excited. I'm not going to be a Debbie Downer. I'm excited when I see the mental ass makeup for people. I'm going to be excited about it. Now, I'm not guaranteed that it's going to be successful, but I guarantee you it's a step in the right direction of the type of players that we need. all you need is for the talent to follow, to come along with it.
Mm-hmm.
So we've been begging for this type of team with these type of players that at the very least, can they have the mental part down pat? I'm telling you, Cash Merrick is gonna, man. Listen, I'm excited. I know. Listen, I
Mm-hmm.
don't want. I don't. I know. I said, listen. Let's try to channel our
Mm-hmm.
expectations a little bit, temper
Oh,
them
still,
down a little
yeah.
bit. When it comes to the success of the team. But if I don't have as much questions, and they haven't took it down with whether or not I'm going to see this team fight game in and game out, down from down for down, first to fourth quarter,
Mm-hmm.
fold in cold weather games. Mentally, it don't seem like that type of team.
Right.
Matter of fact, they're not. Let's wait until they, because so far so good. Think about it. Why they not asking this team about cold weather games? Why they not asking this team about the mental makeup of the team or the soft narrative? It's crazy that when they started asking these rookies about it, those questions lasted for probably maybe one or two questions. They move forward like, nah, these, even from what we see, this don't look like that. And as a matter of fact, you turn on that film, a lot of these guys played the cold weather game. Did damn
Mm-hmm.
good. We can't question their makeup because we got the film to prove to you. Shout out to Halfley and Sully saying, "Oh, that's what we look for on film,"
Yeah.
and actually bringing those guys in. So again, I know that the original question was,
Oh no, I
do
love
with
how
the
you did
guys
it.
that we brought in, do I feel like they can? Yes, they go. I don't have no problem with them being running the ball, especially
Mm-hmm.
now, especially if Jonah takes a giant step forward and make no bones about it.
He ain't gonna have
Without
this.
question, I will be the loudest person to give him praise and credit because I was one of the loudest person saying that he was the worst. Every single time I tried to find out, I'm like, you know what? I know we breaking down this player here, but just look what he's doing. This is terrible. I was one of the major person. Every time I broke down film, y'all know I always had a Jonah segment of how terrible he is. You best believe when the good start rolling around, or if it start rolling around, I'm gonna be, hey, you remember last year Jonah wasn't? Look what he's doing now.
Mm-hmm.
See, I'm not one of those people that want to be right about a guy. I'm one of the people that want the guy to be good for my team. That's different. Hey, he was trash last year, kept pointing it out. Hopefully he turns me singling him out or putting a spotlight on him, and it becomes because of the good that he's doing, the maturation that we have seen, how he became and took that step forward and reached that next level and say, oh, now we're looking for. Listen, I'm intrigued. I'm happy to see it. I can't wait, you know, to see how this, translate to on the field. And actually, I want to see the morale of this team and see how, how they feel about Achane wanting to stay around. You don't think those young rookies coming in and the new guys coming in and say, hey, that says a lot. That means a lot to me that you were the best player last year and you could have got up out of here, but you decided to stay and say, hey, I'll go to war with these guys.
Mm-hmm.
You don't think that bring up the morale on the team? I believe so.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
And
Hey,
all
yo,
the
listen.
questions, no distractions with that question. Is he going to be here, or like what's going on with that? You don't
Right.
have to
Wasn't that
answer it no more. Ready to go.
matter of fact, they stopped the questions before they would even ask.
Yep.
We know what the first question they were going to ask. Hey, they were gearing up for it this morning. As early as this morning. Oh yeah, Achane gonna be he's gonna be holding out. Not looking too good.
Mm-hmm.
Dun-dun-dun. Achane signed that contract. Listen, make sure y'all vote on that poll. I forgot to say. I don't know if I said it, but the poll is in. I just wanted one question. Are y'all happy with Achane's contract? That's a yes or no question. Are you happy? We don't know if our brother, he should be. I mean, because he $8 million. I'm quite sure my brother ain't gonna have no pushback with that.
Oh,
But
Friday's
as
gonna be
far
fun.
as, huh?
I said Friday's going to be fun.
Well, I mean, Friday we have. Make sure y'all vote on the poll, man. Is y'all happy? Are you guys happy with A10's contract? But Friday, listen, Friday we got the schedule drop. I'm excited for that. Um, Shout out to one of my good people that hit me up on the phone. Ask, already asking about, what games, that Las Vegas game, you know what I'm saying, what the plans are there. Shout out to you. You know who you is. I haven't seen you in the chat today, but you know who you are. But listen, eh, y'all not gonna tell me A10 boost the morale or even the fan base like, oh yeah. A10 is not a question of whether he gonna stay here. Okay, yeah, I'm interested to see how this team react. Now I did say earlier, right? Shout out to Nene. I did say earlier when I came back, I had left, got on the phone call, came back, and I heard her saying that for some reason she don't feel like this team is going to be as bad as everyone else said. I say, oh yeah. I mean, I'm glad you said that because yeah, I told them I wouldn't be surprised if this team get double digit wins if we win 9 or 10 games either. I wouldn't. Now I can't wait to the actual schedule fall to see where they put these people on the schedule because again, I already told y'all, that strength of schedule thing, as far as we have the second, I don't know if you saw that, Vincent, we have the second toughest strength of schedule in the league. But that was based off of last season.
Yes.
I keep bringing y'all up. No one's going to tell me that y'all predicted Kansas City to miss the playoff last year. I know they factored in some people to strength the schedule. You're not going to tell me that y'all had the Patriots having a record in the AFC. I know they factored in somebody easy strength the schedule. You're not going to tell me that Kansas City, Baltimore, and Detroit no one had that on their bingo card that they were going to move. They were going to miss the playoff this year or last year. But it happened. That's why I don't go based off strength of schedule. They don't take in account injuries. You don't know what could happen. Take that into account. Let's wait to see how the season pans out. What I would say is, a lot of the success is going to be predicated on Malik Willis and to see if he continues to mature the way he's been doing so far. Because we know, I don't care what one thing we know we're gonna get out of Achane. I don't think people have questions with Achane. So, I'm just saying, Vicinity. But do you have any concerns with the guy that we brought in with the running game and things of that nature? Because we want to be the run first team.
No, because I know how these guys are going to be coached, and I know what they're going to be looking for, and I know they're not going to put any slack out on that field. That's the quickest way I can surmise it for you.
Give me 1 second, Vicinity. I got to tend to something.
And then it's just me. Okay, boom. All right. So, to Tony's question, because now I have to elaborate on it. Yeah, I really do believe in the coaching, the mentality that they want to have within these guys, and how with the open competition it's going to raise guys hopefully to another level and bring out the best in them. With that being said, obviously we kind of have pieced together what we believe our starting offensive line is going to be. A lot of people are very excited about the left side with Patrick Paul and Caden Proctor. I'm what I'm interested in is the middle, right? We go side, we go left, we go right? Very, very rarely do we say, okay, what does the middle unit look like as itself? And with Caden Proctor, Aaron Brewer, and potentially Jonah, we're going to see what that's going to be. I believe with the size that we have on the inside of our offensive line and the physicality that they bring, and I believe was he all pro?
Who?
Aaron Brewer.
Yes,
Aaron
second
Brewer,
team all pro.
Second team all pro. I believe when you look at left, middle, right together, yes, but it is going to be, to everyone's point and credit, how does Austin Jackson come back? how does Jonas Savaianea bounce back? Because if that's a weak point, defense is like they're going to scheme that. So that's why I said I believe in them not putting any slack on the field. So as of right now, this is how we pieced it together. But with open competition, oh yeah, the best product will be out there, and I do believe that the Miami Dolphins will be able to capitalize off it. That's why I also made the point that play action this year is going to be fun because when you do come out with the mentality of the run and you're able to execute it, when you have a guy with an arm like Malik Willis, some of the route runners that we've brought in, some of the speed that we have here, when those linebackers cheat, when those safeties try to come down, it's open season. That's how I see it. But yeah, go ahead, Tone. I didn't know if you had a point or anything you wanted to follow up on.
Well, I just want to say I don't have concerns of
Hmm.
whether or how Austin Jackson is going to bounce back. My only concern is he can stay healthy. Because the one thing that he has proven to me is when he's on the field, oh, he's a damn good right tackle, especially in the run game.
Yeah, and
Especially in
that's
the run
them.
game.
And to my point, that's part of the bounce back, the
Okay,
consistency within the health, not just his play on the field, being consistently out there for a season. Month,
right. Can you
put
give us
it
a
put it
full
all back
season, my
together. Yes.
brother?
Right. That's the bounce
Please.
back I'm talking about, the recovery process. Because I mean, you've been chilling at the Baptist Health Center for a while now. Um, if they ain't fix you yet, I'll come come
Insanity.
on.
Hold on. Now. It's interesting to see based on the type of practices Jeff Hafley
Hmm.
is conducting, right? These are the type of practice he's conducting. If the injuries go down, no more soft practices, no more easy, training camp. To getting your body prepared for a full season, a real football season. You see, we took all of those type of things for granted, and it came back and bit us in the ass. I'm sorry, it did. Injuries, 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 injuries. Couldn't figure it out. For the life of us, we couldn't. Listen, 31 of y'all still in the building. Make sure y'all hit the like button.
Appreciate
Make sure y'all subscribe. I need all y'all to subscribe, all of you guys to like, and all of you guys vote on that poll. It's just a yes or no question. Do you like, are you happy with Achane's contract? Yes or no? If you're not familiar with the contract, it's right on the screen, right under Finsanity. Devon Achane reached agreement with 4 years, 68 million extension, including 30 guaranteed. And for all the ones that are wondering, how are they able to give Achane that money and and they're not able to give the rookies their money yet because that money do not have to hit at all this year. It's an extension. He's already on the books for the 5 million he's getting paid this year. So that's cool. So all that money, even if they want to just put the 1 million, it starts next year. So they don't have to wait for the 20 million that they get for moving off for Bradley Chubb to get this contract done. They didn't have to, especially with 32 guarantee. That means right now, only 8 of that, not even 8. I'm sorry. Not even 8 of that. None of that money is affecting that 20 million. That's a great deal. I'm sorry. That
you.
and I'm interested to see how they break down the signing bonus
Hmm.
to see like,
Oh yeah.
okay, next year, because let's just say they want to take on next year. Let's say we'll take a $14 million hit next year.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Cool.
Yeah. Shout out to Stephen Ross and his and the yacht. I don't know if there was some under the table payouts. We're not gonna say that on live. But to your
Hey,
point about hey, make it make sense, Toad. We'll talk about that another time. But to your point about physical practices and the health of the players, tough practices, physical practice builds a lot of competition and contention. You don't want that defense. No defense wants to say they were out physical by the offense. And don't no offense want to go out there and get pushed around. Tone, your fight is coming. That's all I got to say. That's my last point. Your fight is your
hey,
fight is coming
I
this year.
hope
Your fight is
man.
coming. Your fight is
I hope
off.
not neither. Listen, that one, nothing will make me happier than to see a full out fight. First full pad. I'm not gonna do it,
Oh,
non-pad, but first full padded practice. Oh man, if they get into it, man, I'll be the
oh.
happiest person. Listen,
Can I tell you something? There's no
right?
doubt in my mind that when our joint, they gonna get into it at joint practices,
And I hope
padded
that.
practices, walkthroughs, everything. Because not an inch is given to you. And when you tell a grown man, a real man, that's there's a difference, there's levels,
These are facts.
that they gotta go out there and fight for it to feed their family and go out there and get it. Okay. Oh, okay. We go ahead, something to someone's point in the comment. Go ahead. We gonna see, but it's also how you respond to that physicality and to those hits. How you get up. What's your mentality? Are you willing to go get hit again? Especially for these wide receivers. Oh, dropping balls. Oh, okay. Listen, we gonna get some old school up in here. We gonna get some act right up in up in Miami. Uh, if you want to come out here not in shape, not in the best mental state or physical shape because of the night before, it's gonna be seen. They go, don't worry, they gonna sweat it out of you. Don't worry, you'll be all right. You'll be good. You'll be good by about 2 hours in. You're gonna get it all up and you're gonna be ready to go. But that's what just comes with it. But yeah, that's to your point with just physicality and stuff like that. I don't
Yes,
think they are in the business of letting anyone on any stage of anything punk them. And I think they're going to bring that out of each other on both sides of the ball. Because there were sometimes we were like, oh, it's on this side, but it's not on this side. And we had worries about that. I think it's going to be physical 1 to 53. Even special teams, it's going to be up. But anything else you got, Tone? I'm sorry.
yeah. I
Anything
mean,
else?
at the end of the day, just to add on to what you were saying, the physicality, because that's all mental makeup. I'm looking forward to it. I am gonna give my honest assessment, so it's not like just because I said it's gonna be physical. If it turned out not to be physical, I'm saying yeah, we were here, we bamboozled and swindled. I'm gonna let you guys know, but I did see a comment. I think it was Nate. I don't remember, but saying that the
Probably.
Las Vegas Raiders are scheduled to be. It says it's not final, but word is a leak that's gonna be week one. I hope it's not. I would be highly disappointed if it's week one. Highly, like I would just be coming back from Colombia. It'd be very difficult for me to shoot up there and miss that. You know what I'm saying? Given my circumstances, I do have to. I can't. I'm saying I got to get my daughter on weekends. I can't take. And I'm gonna be going for 2 weekends. So, but outside of that, Vicinity. Listen, man. I think shout out to the Miami Dolphins. Shout out to Sully. Shout out to my good brother Brandon Shore for making them numbers work. Now, see, this is what we talk about, and I want to say this. I'm sorry. No, we got to
You
get up
good?
out of here. But see, I want to keep that same energy when it comes to Brendan Shure because now we're looking at this as a good contract. But let's just say, well, I don't think it's gonna happen. But if people start getting released and all that, and then you hit that dead cap, it has nothing to do with Brendan Shure. Brendan Shure job is done with that. This is amazing the way it's set up for the Dolphins. 8 years for that type of running back. I mean, $8 million a year for that type of running back. No one can tell me this is a bad contract. It only becomes a bad contract if you have to release him early and things of that nature. Has nothing to do with him. But the way he has this team set up with the construction of this contract, amazing. I'm not gonna let y'all forget that. And listen, again, right before we get out of here, it's 30 of y'all now. 30 of y'all in the building. Subscribe, hit the like button. But subscribe, help the channel grow. Listen, man, we've been, getting subscribers every episode, continue the trend. Shout out to all our new subscribers. If y'all still in here, we really appreciate y'all. Everyone that been rocking with us from day one, y'all know we appreciate y'all. Shout out to the Mod Squad as well. And shout out to the best chat on YouTube, bar none. I don't care what no one tell y'all. Whoever say they got the best YouTube chat on YouTube, they have to have y'all. Y'all have to be part of that chat. If y'all not part of the chat, then they lying to y'all. 100% facts. But
Absolutely.
yes, for Sandy, if you don't have anything else, you want to get us up out of here, you want me to do it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You want to do the honors? How you want to work? You understand me?
Oh man, big shoes to fill.
I'm
Tonight, the
just saying. I'll do
revolver.
it.
Tonight the revolver goes to me. Because a running back got no. Tonight the revolver goes to Sully and Brandon Shore. Oh, you gotta.
Real quick, I'm so sorry. Thank you for Mike Best. The poll in the chat. Let me end the poll real quick. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Let me end the poll. So the results are in. 39 people voted. 100% people say they are happy with that. I think that's the first 100% we ever had. Shout out to all y'all understanding Achane is the real one. Is he could be a pivotal piece going forward for this team. But yeah, Fasani, go ahead, get us up out of here, man.
Now you. The revolver tonight goes to Sully and Brandon Shore and to Devon HN for being a real one, standing 10 toes and staying in Miami, and for them trying to truly bring a change. Thank you all for coming up. To every one of you that are here, make sure you leave a comment. Like, it don't just end there. Let us know how you felt about the show. We appreciate all of you. We will be back Friday to review the schedule and talk about everything else. God bless you, Lou. Hope you are doing okay. Hope you get better. My brother, I gotta say it like Tony. My brother, you feel me? My brother, Tony, you can go ahead and end it. I don't do all that logistic stuff. Bang. Put the bangs in the chat, everybody.
The revolver goes to everyone that voted on the poll because it was 100% correct. And we're out. Let Sully cook. Yeah.